Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you are new here too. First things first, the lovely Nacho is here to wish you a very happy new year. I hope you all had a lovely break over Christmas and you're looking forward to what 2024 might bring. And definitely for us, we're looking forward to creating lots of new content for you here on the channel, as well as continuing to work on the piggy room next door. Speaking of which, a little bit of an update, and also in case you're new here and you don't have a clue what I'm talking about when I say the guinea pig room, we recently moved home, our forever home really, and it is a bit of a doer-upper. And this space is where the guinea pig's new cage and new setup will eventually go. And I know it looks a bit of a wreck behind me at the moment, and there have been a fair few changes since we moved in. We have taken off all the textured wallpaper in this room, and there was a lot of it. We've removed the inbuilt cupboard, which by the way was the most stubborn cupboard ever. I think the house was built around it. And we've also taken out the humongous old radiator, and we're almost ready for the plasterer to refinish the walls. And after that comes the fun of decorating and not only designing the new cage, but also my new desk setup, which I am extremely excited for. For now though, the herd is still in their original cage. We've just had a clean up in here, that's why there's no poops, and we'll do some introductions as I know there's been a lot of new subscribers so far this month, and it's also a nice thing to do at the start of the year. So first up, this ginger floof here is Phoebe. She is 3.5 years old and she is a crossbreed Abyssinian piggy. Abyssinians have the characteristic rosettes all over their body, but she probably has some Teddy or Rex breed in her too, as her hair is quite coarse and fuzzy. Phoebe, now let's be honest, is a bit of a bossy girl. She's second in command under Nacho, and she is very smart, confident when she wants to be, and she knows what she wants, which is usually the best spot in the cage at all times. Our Phoebe is not a huge fan of being stroked or handled. It has to be under her terms. Next up, we have the lovely Roxy, and you wouldn't think it, but Roxy here is actually Phoebe's sister. So she's also 3.5 years old, and she's also a crossbreed Abyssinian, but her hair is much softer to the touch than Phoebe's, so she probably has some Peruvian in her. On first impressions, Roxy is much more shy than her sister, but she is seriously food motivated, more than any piggy I've ever owned. She will squeak the house down for veggies, and all fear goes out of the window when there's food around. Her number one priority is to eat as much as possible, as fast as possible, and to consume at all costs far more than anybody else. Third up, because we're doing this in age order, youngest last, we have Callie. Callie joined us from a rescue in 2022, so she's now 1.5 years old. As you can see, she's a small but gorgeous looking guinea pig. She's a Californian crested piggy with her little black smudged nose and white crest on top of her head. Callie might be bottom of the pecking order, but that doesn't stop her doing what she likes, which includes snuggling up to other piggies, whether they like it or not, snatching and running away with scraps of food, and of course getting the zoomies. She's super fast, which can make you think that she's scared, but she's actually just very hyperactive and energetic. She's also really curious and inquisitive too, but absolutely loves snuggles and strokes, especially in the sleeve of a dressing gown. Moving on, and we have Nacho. So Nacho is the neutered male of the group, and despite being incredibly easygoing, he is the boss and the ladies respect that. Nacho joined us as a rescue last year in 2023, so he's probably around 1 year old. He lived on his own for a while until we could get him neutered and eventually introduced to the girls. So he had to wait 10 long weeks, knowing that the others were upstairs, before finally he was ready to meet them and live with them, and I could breathe a sigh of relief when introductions went smoothly. Only when he became part of the herd did Nacho really come out of his shell and show his personality, and I could just tell he was so much happier to finally be around other piggies. And as you can see, he has crazy hair. He is a tri-coloured Lunkaya guinea pig, and he's also a complete softie. His favourite thing in the whole world is strokes and cuddles at every single opportunity. He's also very brave and enjoys enjoys exploring and leading the way when the herd are free roaming, which you might find is more typical of male guinea pigs. Would you like some forage in there? So we are slowly working our way through a massive amount of forage that was kindly sent to us by the Guinea Garden Rescue. So a big thank you to the rescue for sending us some. And I do actually have a discount code as well if you're interested in getting some forages for yourself. These are the kind of packs that they do. They've got so much different stuff in there, and the guinea pigs honestly have absolutely loved it all. As you can see, they're munching away. Roxy doesn't even mind being stroked. Oh, is that yummy? So as I said, this time of year I get a lot of new subscribers watching and learning about guinea pigs, whether that's your first ever guinea pigs or perhaps piggies that you've adopted after a while since owning them before. So if that's you, then please introduce yourself, say hello in the comments down below, introduce your piggies, and let me know what you're really eager to get to grips with in terms of guinea pig care, behaviours, diet, health, housing, anything like that. I'm here to help, because that's what this channel is really all about, how to be the best owner possible. And it's often only when people actually take the plunge, go out and get their guinea pigs, bring them home, realise they don't know how to look after them, it's only at that point do they start to realise there is this great online community out here. And for potential new owners and people doing their research and finding out whether guinea pigs are the right pets for them, it can take a lot of effort to get past that sort of disappointing basic care advice that you see from generic blogs online, and not to mention outdated and often misleading advice given in pet stores, and really start to learn how to properly look after guinea pigs in today's world where pet care advice and pet welfare has come along so far. And it's a continuing process too. I'm always learning myself, even after owning guinea pigs for many, many years. So I'm really happy to have you here to share our knowledge and experiences. So thank you for watching, and here's to a very exciting 2024. We've got some great videos lined up, so make sure you've hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you back here very shortly. Thank you for watching, and that's bye for now. Bye bye.